The U.S. Department of Education is undergoing major layoffs, and while it hasn't dominated headlines, the effects will absolutely be felt by millions of Americans. Whether you've got federal student loans, work in education, or just care about where the government is cutting next, this matters. So here's what's going on. The Department of Education is laying off hundreds of employees, specifically within the Office of Federal Student Aid. This is the same office responsible for managing over 1.6 trillion in student loan debt across more than 40 million borrowers. Why now? In 2024, the Biden administration pushed forward multiple initiatives to provide student debt relief, including the new SAVE plan, the public service loan forgiveness expansion, and broader forgiveness efforts. But Congress didn't provide matching long-term funding to scale those initiatives. In fact, lawmakers cut the department's operating budget instead. That means fewer people to handle a bigger, more complex workload, and that leads to these layoffs. Many of those affected are the very people helping process income-driven repayment plans, forgiveness applications, and service and complaints. Now, here's how it directly affects borrowers like you. First, expect delays in processing forms, forgiveness timelines, and error resolution. If you're applying for SAVE or PSLF, your application might take longer to be reviewed. Errors could take months to fix. And if you've ever been placed in forbearance by mistake, imagine that dragging out longer because there aren't enough staff. Second, customer service is going to get worse. We're already seeing hour-long hold times with some loan officers. With fewer federal employees overseeing contractors like Mohila or AidVantage, those companies now have less accountability and more room for error. Third, there's now a higher chance of missing out on benefits you're eligible for. When systems break down, people fall through the cracks, especially low-income borrowers, first-generation college grads, and anyone not glued to breaking financial news. But this isn't just about student loans. The layoffs are a signal of broader economic tightening. When a major federal agency downsizes during a time when millions are still dealing with post-COVID financial recovery, that's a signal that artistry is quietly returning. The federal government has to deal with debt ceilings, budget fights, and inflation pressure, and that means cutting public-facing programs even as public needs increase. The Department of Education isn't the only agency affected. The IRS, USDA, and even the VA have seen budget adjustments and limiting of staff. This is a policy shift, not just a student loan issue. For those of you in the education space, teachers, administrators, or college employees, this also affects hiring and resource distribution in your districts. Many schools depend on DOE grants, Title I funding, and student aid assistance. When staffing gets cut at the top, that trickles down. And for those watching the bigger financial picture, this could impact the timeline of future forgiveness proposals. Fewer staff means less internal push for innovation. We may also see outsourcing ramp up, where more private contractors get handed larger roles in servicing loans. Historically, that hasn't gone well. So what can you do now? Double check your loan information at studentaid.gov. If you're applying for SAVE, PSLF, or an income-based plan, submit it now. Don't wait. Sign up for alerts from your servicer and confirm your payment status. Most importantly, watch your email and portal for updates. Errors may not be caught quickly anymore. In closing, this is a warning shot. The federal student loan system is already complex, slow, and underfunded. These layoffs make it worse. But staying informed, proactive, and organized can help you avoid the fallout. The Department of Education layoffs are a reflection of the current economy, tightening budgets, increased debt loads, and stressed infrastructure. If this helped you understand what's going on, subscribe for more updates. We break this down so you don't get caught off guard. Start stacking today. Join Coinbase with my link in the description and get free Bitcoin just for signing up. Don't wait.